What's up guys? In this tutorial, I will show you how to create iPhone apps using Cursor and Xcode on your Mac. First, install both Cursor and Xcode. You can find Cursor as a free developer tool in your Mac App Store. Search for Xcode and install it. When Xcode launches for the first time, allow it to download any remaining components. Create a new project by choosing the app template. Give it a name and keep the other options at their defaults for now. When asked where to save, choose a folder you can easily find. Creating an apps folder on your desktop works well. Wait for the project to finish loading and then minimize Xcode. Next, open up your browser and go to cursor.com/downloads to get the installer. After the download finishes, open your downloads folder, run the installer, and drag the Cursor app into your applications folder. With both applications installed, launch Cursor. You may be prompted to create an account or adjust initial settings. You can manage your Cursor account, editor settings and keyboard shortcuts by clicking Cursor in the top menu and selecting Settings, and then Cursor Settings. To use Cursor with your Xcode project, click Open Project in Cursor. If you don't see that screen, click File in the menu bar and choose Open Folder, and then select the folder you created for your Xcode project. In Cursor, your project files appear on the left, and the AI coding agent is on the right. Before prompting, provide context and pick the right model for your needs. Click Add Context in the chat window, and under Files and Folders, add your project folder. Then click Docs to attach helpful references. Add links to the Swift documentation and Apple Design documentation. You can add more documents if needed. You can also allow the agent to use web access, but the models available to you may be limited. For model selection, choose Auto or keep the pre-selected model. Scroll down and click Add Models to open your Cursor settings, where you can enable or disable coding models. If you want to keep things focused, consider disabling less performance models such as O4 Mini. Now, you can start prompting. Depending on the iPhone app you want to build, it is best not to ask too much at once. Ask the agent to write a short feature spec first or to draft an app summary that you can approve before coding. You can also include simple tests the AI can run to verify the MVP works correctly before moving to the UI. I hope this helped you out. Leave a comment if you have any questions and see you in the next one.